the This Girl Can campaign. It was launched, it must have been, I think, was it January last year? Nearly a year ago. You'll have seen the adverts on the telly with the young lassie. I don't know if she was a young lassie, but it was a lady certainly twanging her bikini bottoms, and all sorts of women, all shapes and sizes doing sport. And really the idea is to get people moving and stop worrying about being judged about your age or your shape. And I guess get fellas moving as well. Well, one girl who can certainly move and get going is Irene Anderson from North Shields. She's always getting sweaty. You don't mind me saying that, Irene,
no,
do you?
I'm sweaty as we speak.
Yeah.
I've just come from a Zumba Gold class where we've just danced to Meghan Trainor's song, that same song.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a bit deja vu. I'm very sweaty, and if I'm heavy breathing, that's because I've jogged from the class to speak to you.
You are the poster girl of the moment, Irene. God, you're inspirational, I'll tell you. And what is the song of the moment, by the way? What is the song of the moment?
Well, the one that they all love at the moment is Uptown Funk, with the kicks and all of that one. They absolutely love that. And the Marvin Gaye one, they absolutely love that too. So yeah. Meghan Trainor's done us really proud, yes.
Rightly so. And you know, there's a girl who's not a skinny size 8, and she looks beautiful moving around and bopping around.
Yeah.
Had you seen the campaign then, Irene?
Definitely, and was absolutely inspired by it. It felt to me just so right. We are a body-shaming, image-conscious society at the moment, and it's such a shame because it makes people feel less than adequate, and that's such a wrong thing, isn't it, for any woman to feel that she's less than adequate. And I think it's our job as fitness professionals and people in the health industry to put that to one side and encourage anybody, whatever their age or shape or size, to feel welcome and included and to make it fun and encouraging.
And do you see a real change in the women's attitude who come to you? So the first time around, they might be feeling a little bit concerned and worried, and do you see them change as they progress?
We started off, well, I started doing Salsa, and then we started Zumba, which has been great for getting hundreds and hundreds of people into exercise who wouldn't normally have exercised. And just today I've been speaking to my class ladies who have been coming in. This is a Zumba Gold class, older ladies. Well, I say older ladies, they're my age.
So what age is that, Aaron? Do you mind me asking?
50 plus.
Right, okay.
Plus. So I'm 62.
Yeah.
And I work with my daughter who is in her teens. So together we span the whole age group. They have said that they started, one lady, lovely Trish Brink, said that she comes in feeling like she's just carrying heavy bags and goes out of class dancing. But for many of them, they come and they're worried. They're worried about what they wear. They're worried about if they can't do it properly. They're worried about coming in by themselves. And then today's class, you've got a whole bunch of women who are hugging each other as they come in and dancing and just letting loose and not losing inhibitions. And as I stand on stage and dance with them, I look out and you see them as girls. It's not about age, it's not about shape, it's not about size. It's about if I may use the word, the soul inside, which I think we forget about, don't we? We're not just a body, are we?
Absolutely.
We're something more than that.
And do you think they feel more confident outside of class as well? So as well as just in it, doing it, it gives them a boost?
Absolutely. That sense of, I see them. I mean, it's a local class, so I see these ladies outside of class, and just the way they walk and the way they hold themselves, and they make friends, and so they're then off having coffee with them or going out on nights out, and we have social events. And so it creates a community of like-minded women who support each other. And there's none of this shaming that's going on. And I think it gives them the confidence to be the woman they are. And certainly if they've got goals to move forward, to be more supple, to lose some weight, that's absolutely fine. But the starting point is you are fine as you are. That's the starting point.
Do you think it's fair to say then, Irene, that women do worry more than men about taking up sport?
Obviously, I'm not a man, so I can't speak for men, but I know the women who come to us, and the women who come to Catherine's classes, beautiful young women who have massive body image issues. And you would never think it to look at them because they look fantastic, but they worry about not being that image, that false image of perfection that is portrayed in the media. This perfection thing has got to stop, and women have got to feel okay as they are. And so I think it's pervasive, really, and it's a bad thing. My daughter does burlesque fit, and that has been a revelation to see women of all ages, all shapes, all sizes, coming and celebrating their being able to move in a sexy kind of way, very tastefully, I may say.
Yeah, of course.
But, really, really embracing that side of them in a safe and nurturing kind of environment.
It's interesting as well, because I often think that we sometimes don't give men enough credit. We sometimes imagine that men want perfection. But in point of fact, I think the amount of men that actually want perfection is probably very tiny.
I do think that we, yeah.
I don't think we give, I really genuinely think that, blokes don't, it's not all about the perfect body, is it? And neither should it be.
Neither should it be. And if that's all they want, then they're not worth it.
Quite.
But I absolutely believe that. Men are wanting women who are funny and happy, and it's all of those things. It's the whole
have a brain, yeah.
It's a brain, for God's sake, yes. Somebody who has something else about them, and to just focus on the body and the perfection it's shallow, but because of the sort of environment that we are bombarded with, I think it's so easy, particularly for young girls, to get caught up in that. And we, as adults, we have to take a stand and make a difference to these, particularly to young girls, I think.
I honestly wish that I lived a tiny bit nearer you, Irene. I wish my mum lived a bit nearer as well, because I'd get her there as well in a lycra. Irene, it's been really lovely chatting to you. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Do you think that we should play Uptown Funk then, to get everybody moving?
Yes, okay. And we'll have women all over North Shields dancing.
Yeah, men, women, whoever wants to move, it is time to move on the show on BBC Newcastle, radio for the North East. Thank you very much, Irene.
Lovely to speak to you. Bye.